Hey guys, welcome back to another live game commentary. Today we're playing some Jack's Jungle. We just got placed, so we're in Platinum 2, 0 LP. Then we went like 3 and 7 or something like that, and we still got Plat 2, so... But then again, that's not too surprising because... Bit of a misconception with the old placements is that it's biased towards how you performed in the placements, but really it all just comes down to where you finished last season. Placements are kind of pointless, honestly, like... Yeah, it's... yeah... You're gonna if you're higher than Plat 2 last season and you're like mid diamond, you're probably guaranteed to get high Plat. Anyway, so yes, Jack's Jungle, guys, one of the best junglers I would say right now. I'd recommend this champion to you, no matter what you are, what your playstyle is, whatever. 100%, I would recommend Jax. He's really solid. He's really easy to play. He's really flexible in his play style as well. So you can play a gank heavy style with him. You can play a more farming style with him. You can win the game early game. You can win the game late game. You can be a decent team fighter going full tank. You can be a split pusher, maybe more of a bruiser / assassin sort of thing. Lots of stuff you can do. Is he 100% on my red buff or? Oh, he took my red buff, okay. This happens so much nowadays, I don't really understand why. my top side buff just gets done. We just lose it. Like, we don't cover it, we just lose it. Of course, I should be asking for more cover, right? But still, it just seems so strange that... I don't know why people are so... keen to do that nowadays. Anyway. He's got to flash this. So we're going to sort of predictively flash it. There's the heal. First blood. Good shit. Ganks on Jax, pretty nice, pretty easy. You literally just walk up to people and stun them. Let's push this next wave in. Alright. Something as well, when you ever have a gap closer, you don't want to blow your gap closer straight away. You kind of want to walk up to someone if you can and apply your CC and then save your gap closer for after they've used their escape. So for example, if I were playing Lee Sin there, I just want to walk up to Galleon and slow him with my E. If I were playing Jax, then you walk up to him and stun him with your E. You don't want to just walk up to someone and... Let's go with Red Smite. You don't really want to just walk up to someone and like initiate with the Q, because if I initiate with the Q onto Galio there, then he can flash away, and my only way to follow up with him... God damn it. The only way for me to follow up to that would be to flash myself. And yeah, so it's just better to save your gap closer. If you don't have to use it, don't use it. Just save it until they've used their gap closer or their flash, and then follow up. Anyway, Azir doesn't have TP. Swain is pushing pretty slowly though, so... I wonder actually if I can get in on this guy here. I think I'm a bit too late. I could do something here, but don't really think I need to. Can I dive top? Or is that a bad idea? This could be a terrible idea. I don't really think it's a good idea. He's regened a bit too much right now. You really want to do this? Alright, let's fucking do it. Done my stun for another few seconds here. Well, I'm dead. Is that worth it? I still that's still good. That's still worth it, obviously. I shouldn't ask if that's worth it. It's 100% worth it. But could that have been better? I think that could have been better. I don't think I had to die there. Part of the problem there was that I used my counter strike to take the Gromp, so it wasn't quite up when it came to going for Garen. It was like 5 seconds, which means I couldn't use it straight away. And then because I didn't know if he had flash or not, I didn't really dedicate the way I should have dedicated there. Didn't have smite up either for the extra damage. But I think that's still worth it because we get assist gold and we deny him farm under the tower, so still good. So what I'm going to be going for on Jax, you can basically do whatever jungle enchant you want to do. Whether you want to go for Cinderhulk or Warrior Enchant or Blood Razor, you can do any of them. Warrior Enchant is the best early game. Blood Razor is the best scaling option, so the later the game goes on, the better it is, really. But you're squishier, much squishier, obviously. And Cinderhulk's, I would say, the best kind of all-round option. So if you're not sure what to go Cinderhulk, which is exactly what I'm doing this game. Not because I'm unsure of what I want to do, it's just because it is the best all-round option. So that's what we'll be doing this game. We're going for the red buff as well. But can we go for Swain here? See, I don't know. See, this is a question mark for me here. I'm actually not 100% sure whether or not Swain with his... Ooh, okay, that's good. Swain with those... fucking hell. Those, his like full ammo, so to speak. I don't know whether that's a bad target to gank. He could be on the blue buff, you know. He was just bot side. And if he knows I'm here, then... No one seems to care that he could be on on the blue buff, so I guess we're just going to give up the blue. If he is on it. I don't know if he is on it or not, but if he is, it's gone. But yeah, anyway, so Swain has these kind of like, these little, this like ammo underneath him, you can see, that little bar there. Basically, the more of those he has, the more damage he does in his ultimate. And Swain's still relatively new champion to the extent where I don't know if that means that he's like ungankable or something I should avoid ganking. If that makes sense, kind of like a Nasus with ultimate or a Renekton with ultimate or something like that, you know. I'm actually just not 100% sure how that works. Anyway, doesn't matter. We got his flash, all good stuff. And the blue buff is still up, which is nice. So I'm not really sure what Zach was doing. He's not really done anything, actually. So, yeah. Good for me, though. Means my blue buff's still up. Very nice, Kled. I gave that Kled an inch and he took a mile. It's good shit. I think I can gank bot side here. Maybe I can go back mid, actually. Zero ultimate is almost up. Let's get some wards around this area. I really like that ward. Especially against Zach, I think it's great. Don't kill me, please. Thank you. Okay, I just realized I haven't mentioned my runes at all this game. My apologies for that. So for my runes this game, I've got press the attack. Jack's precision is what you want to go primary. But whether you go press the attack afterwards, or whether you keystone with this press the attack, or whether you go fleet footwork, I think is preference. So I'll just... There it is. Whoop! Oh god, I'm still tanking tower. Oh, I thought Azir took it. Well, I dropped it, but Azir didn't pick it up. That's my bad. I thought he had it there. Then again, that was a bit too aggro. I also thought I had slightly more damage. Just wanted to pop his passive and then just like walk away. If we'd execute that one a bit better, we could have done that, but that's... I didn't realize Azir didn't have tower there. And I don't think Azir expected me to go back in, so I don't think he was even really like looking to pick up that tower aggro again, if that makes sense. Why didn't I buy that longsword? I don't know, I thought I did. Anyway, yeah, so here are my runes at the bottom left here. So press the attack is my keystone. Gives me better fights, better 1v1s. Lethal, is it lethal tempo? No, fleet footwork. Did I say lethal tempo before? I'm not sure. Either way, it's fleet footwork. That one's good for the jungle phase, specifically for the early game. Helps you with your clear speeds and stuff. So some people do fleet footwork on Jax. Press the attack, you just can't go wrong with though, really. Triumph, sort of standard. Alacrity, very standard if you're going precision, more attack speed. And coup de grace, again, pretty standard. You can deviate a little bit there if you want to though, but more or less this is what you want to go. And then secondary, I think you can do a lot of different stuff. You can go into the resolve tree actually if you want to, get that armor or something like that for slightly better clears than maybe second wind. If you want to go into sorcery, I wouldn't recommend going into sorcery. But inspiration can be good too with the stopwatch or the free boots and Futures Market. I just think Futures Market is so good for junglers. Jungling, especially on Jax, like power spikes. Power spikes are when you how do I describe this? So when you get either an item or a level, and then suddenly you're just like a lot stronger when you unlock that, if that makes sense. He's gonna try and turn this on me, I think, here, so I just wanna make sure I don't give him the opportunity to kill me. He's dead. So for example, any champion that buys Triforce or uses Triforce, as soon as you complete that Triforce, that's a huge power spike. A lot of champions have ultimate power spikes, so once you hit level 6, you'll get that. And then obviously combined as well, you'll get things like a level 11 power spike, for example. So if you're playing someone like Zed or well, anyone who's ultimate reliant, you know, once you hit level 11, you get rank 2 of your ultimate. Kha'Zix is probably the best example because you get another evolution. That's another power spike. For junglers, buying your warrior enchant or like your blood razor, sorry. For junglers, getting that jungle enchant is also very often a quite significant power spike. Basically, I'm kind of chatting shit, but what I'm saying is Futures Market allows you to get your item power spikes a lot earlier. So, for example, if you recall and you're like 200 gold off of an item, it's fine because you can still buy it with Futures Market. Which is great for a jungler who doesn't necessarily have the liberty of just being like, oh, I'll just catch one more wave and then I'll recall. Because you kind of just, if your jungle camps are up, cool, you can farm them. If they're not up, then, well, I guess you don't really have anything to farm. So, yeah. Very long-winded thing. One last thing I'll say about it, though. But yeah, you get the idea. But one last thing. Basically, in Jax's case, I could go Futures Market because getting that Triforce as early as possible is really good. And yes, so I could get inspiration for for that. Bloody hell, I'm just chatting so much shit, aren't I? And obviously, free boots or free stopwatch is good there too. But yeah, I've gone for the domination second. I believe, have I got sudden impact? I don't have sudden impact, but you could do sudden impact. That works off of your leap. So whenever you jump in on someone, you get more penetration. Jump them and penetrate them. And yeah, but I've gone for like the Moby boots and the zombie ward here. So they are the runes I'm running, guys. As long as you go precision first, you're fine. But you could probably even deviate from that if you want to as well. Like maybe spellbook if you felt like doing that. Should probably be giving these boots over to Azir, but he really doesn't seem to care about them. So, is that a flash? No. So this game, my strong lane is my top lane. It's not like my other lanes suck or anything like that. It's just those are my strong lanes, or that is my strong lane. My top lane is doing the best. So I've been playing around that. I ganked top a little bit. Or I ganked top twice actually. I went for the Herald. We've got that tower. So playing around your strong lanes gives you access to objectives, which is really nice. Because it's very easy to take an objective if you're doing it with a strong laner. So for example, if I tried to take Dragon with my bot lane who are kind of weak, then that might not end too well. Because like, what happens if it turns into a team fight? Oh, good route. God, I do so much damage. Even though I'm sort of just tank jacks. But nice. Vayne gets free farm here as well, bot side. We get a kill mid lane. We get this tower too. Good thing. That's really nice that we got that kill mid and really important that we got that kill mid. Not going to keep pushing here because Zach could like jump over the wall maybe. But yeah, really important that we get that kill there because they sent a lot of people topside for Kled. So we needed to make sure we got something on the other side of the map there. I'm good. Look at these rotations. Ooh, that is an aggressive teleport. Still, it's a good TP because now this means we've got loads of pressure. It means that we're going to be pushing up really hard bot and Kled's going to be pushing really hard mid. So, oh my god, he's actually going in. I think this is not smart. We can take the red buff, I guess, while we're here. I don't think there's much else for us to do. It's not really dive territory, is it? Well, apparently it sort of is. I mean, we could just rotate back again. We could just go back mid here. I want to stick around though, because something could happen. But I'm pretty low. Like, I don't think we want to do anything here. I could take that chicken camp, but I'm just going to push mid. I'd love to use my E to farm this, but I feel like that's a bit greedy. Zach is also here. I saw him on this ward, so there he is. I don't want to go on to Tristana. We should just back off. Just chill out here, lads. No pressure, no rush. All good. When can I afford Triforce? I can afford Triforce. So, it's Tristana goes 1, 2, walk up to Tristana, 3. That's Tristana ulti down. She's going to recall. She's still recalling. No. Alright, that's heal. I'm dead. Fuck! Don't know why I thought she had heal flash there. That's why she didn't have flash there. Well, she has. Nice. Alright, I got her. I like chip. If you notice there, the way I was playing that, I was like chipping away at her. Just like slowly chipping away. I think I'm going to need to go merch this game. I was slowly chipping away at her and just getting little things from her. So at first I got her ultimate. Then I got her heal. And then I thought then I was like... To be fair, if I hadn't have flashed, if I just walked up to her, I probably would have got her flashed by itself as well there. But yeah, I jumped the gun a little bit too much. It was good. I was like climbing up the ladder, and then I tried to cheat at the end, and then I just fell. That's okay though, whatever. Kled gets the kill afterwards. That's all fine. Really itchy nose. I just got out of the shower, if you can probably tell my hair's all like wet and grim. Yeah, I know dragon's there, but we can't really do it, can we? I want to just like scare them away from my team. Do I think I can kill him? I probably can. Not on minions though. Let's try it. Never mind. Using my E way too early there. There's really no need to use your E that early on Jax. Like, you shouldn't really use your E until you're in Q range, to be honest. Like, it's just unnecessary. This is fine. No Galio's here, but we're fine. Holy shit, I'm so strong. Well, I mean, Lulu is strong. Lulu saved me there, don't get me wrong, but still. God damn. I'm definitely not playing an LCS Jax. LCS Jax does like 0 damage. Like seriously, if you've noticed professional Jaxes, Jaxes in professional play, probably be a more accurate way of saying it. Whoop! I nearly used my Q on a minion there. Oh, fuck my life. Oh, okay. I don't have anything to jump to. Shit. I'm chatting too much shit, lads. I need to focus a bit. But yeah, if you notice Jaxes in professional play, oftentimes they generally do 0 damage. Not literally 0, but close to it. Like, they don't do that much damage. But in solo queue, you can definitely play Jax more like you would play a normal Jax. Very nice team, very nice. Alright, so we want to go for tanky now. Our role as the jungler We just want to be tanky, basically. We don't need to do anything crazy. We just want to be tanky, so... We're going to buy tank items. Triforce is really the only damage item I need. I mean, on Jax in general, you don't need anything more than Triforce. Plus, Cinderhawk helps a little bit too. But yeah, we just want to be tanky here, guys, so... That's what we're doing. We're going to go tanky. So next item will probably be Deadman's or Randuin's. Probably Deadman's, though. I mean, either one. I don't know. Randuin's is better against Tristana, but I like Deadman's. Could also go for GA if I wanted to go for another offensive item. I mean, if I wanted to go offensive items, there are loads of things I could do. I could do Ginzus. I could do like Gunblade. I could do like semi-offensive, semi-tank items, like hybrid items, like Titanic Hydra. Nice. These guys just let me jump on them. That was a clutch stun. Okay, that was a slow as fuck Warthog. I tried to kill Tristana, she's on full health. Legitimately full health. We should just be careful here. I mean, we know Zax is going to be jumping in on us again. Alright. Let's see. What do I want to go for here? I mean, that's kind of unfortunate. Those guys are pretty low. But still, I mean, you're kind of asking for trouble, really. You're asking for trouble saying there is 3 people. When the whole enemy team's up and your strongest member is dead. It would make more sense if... Fuck! I'm actually just going to get CC chained, aren't I? That's Nash now. Fuck it. Those 2 dying was fine, but that, no, that's not cool. I should have spam pinged them, honestly, mid though. I did 1 ping, but that's not obvious enough. I also forgot about Galio with Galio ulti. How easy it is for me to get caught versus that. That applies to myself as well, by the way. I mean, I just got caught there, so. But yeah, we should still be more careful. Foxdrop. Alright. That's right, we just turn the game on hard mode, it's fine. Not even hard mode, medium mode. But I don't want to throw, because I throw a lot of games. Because I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. Be careful of Zac again, lads. To be honest, I think doing a 1-3-1 is pretty smart. I like 1-3-1. The only downside to that is the Zac has hard engage. Anytime you're split pushing, you're kind of weak to hard engage. And Zac plus Galio combo is nice. But Kled split pushes really well. No, stay, Kled. Why are you recalling? I'm just setting up my split and he's recalled. Why would he do that? Why would you stop that? You can jump to those wards? I generally didn't realize you could jump to those wards. Tristana is 3 out in Tristana now. 2 levels on me as well. Scary, scary Tristana. But this was cool. I mean, I pushed a lane in and then Tristana came down to stop me. If she keeps doing that, this is fine. This is honestly, that's all I need to do. I don't need to do anything else than that. Alright, so I jump down. I might be able to get in on her here then. Oh god. Vayne's dead. That's Tristana ulti. So Tristana wasn't in that fight, and Vayne died, and they're all on full health. So Zac and Tristana weren't there. We still lost that fight. That's quite troubling, actually. Vayne should not die like that. Unless the whole team collapses on her. It was like Garen, Swain, and Galio. How does she die to that? I'm not sure. Like, legitimately not sure how that happened. I don't really want to jump in here because I will just die. Nice. We're losing hip though. So I didn't really see how we lost that fight. Even though I wasn't able to like get into it, the fact that Tristana was just sitting on my penis there, well, sort of. But of course, you could also say that. You know what? I'm a bit scared of that. You could also say that she took Azir out of the fight too, so. I would kind of understand if it was a stalemate in that sense, but either way, whatever. It's not good to like dwell on things like this unless you're looking for a solution. I'm gonna ask, but I don't want it to sound as flame. Like, that's a genuine question, like hashtag no flame. I'm really not trying to flame with that. Zac, really? Huh. I would have thought Lulu would be enough for that, actually. Why is Azir recoiling? They're all top. Why would we just recall that? What the fuck? Now she presses R for the last hit. I think she's dead. I'm going to try and get the tower here, but Garen's coming down. And Tristana's already here. I can't run behind me because Garen's there. I think he's right here, isn't he? I have to try and get really sneaky. It's probably unlikely, but I can try it. I can try and execute here. But I've got to buy time if I do that. Nah, I'm just going to execute. Fuck it. Oh! Nice. I actually maybe not to get. Do you reckon I could have backdoored the tower? If I did that, I would have died for sure. Like to someone. But I get. Is that? I don't even know if that's bad. But then again, a tower on this health is just whatever anyway. No. Okay, this is a decent. I wanted to go Dead Man's Play, but Tristana is a huge problem now, so I have to go Randuin's really. I'm tempted to go for Guardian Angel, but I might. I honestly feel like unless something really bad happens, these fights should just be really like ridiculously free for us. But I mean, Tristana is really their only big threat. She's the only big problem. Vayne is literally just right clicking as well, which is perfect. She's not having to use brain or mechanics. Basically like that. This is what I mean. Is I feel like it's oh wow, perfect. It's basically impossible for us to lose fights with Vayne Lulu. Baron's up in 20. I wonder whether we should go for that. Should we just go for Baron? I feel like we should just go for Baron. This is pushing way too slow. I don't think we need to defend, do we? Why would you call for the support to defend? You really don't need to defend. Maybe we I prefer securing, like, I'd rather get this which is 100% free, then go for that tower inhib, which is like not even guaranteed because they were respawning and we're not 100% sure how fast we push. I should probably just recall. Anyway, do I want to go for Titanic Hydra here? Or actually, I'll go Sterix. Sterix is good. Sterix is really good, actually. I always forget about that item. But yeah, it's really, really good. If you're not sure what 1-3-1 is, it's where you have one person splitting top, one person splitting bot, 3 people pushing mid. It works when you have good disengage and when you have 2 strong split pushing champions. We have the strong split pushers in Jax and Kled. Question is whether we have the good disengage. I feel like we do with Azir and Lulu. So just disengage mid. And then we'll just play chill. Like Azir sets up the tower and we just disengage with Azir and Lulu. Like this basically. The problem with 1-3-1 and any kind of split push strat in solo queue is that teams don't know how to play it and they will always inevitably end up fighting and then they die, which is basically exactly what's happening here. Alright, so I'm gonna get someone to come bot for me here. Fuck, I was gonna flash an there. That's unlucky. Ooh, people might be coming around there. Tristana, why didn't you jump on him, mate? Could have blocked it. We didn't die either. Like, that's actually surprisingly good for us. Control wards are good, but I don't think they're worth a pickaxe. So... I'm not trying to flame either. I'm trying to actually communicate more, because then I feel like if I'm communicating more in chat, maybe my head's more in the game and I'm, you know, communicating better and having better macro and stuff. Shut up, Azir. We don't need to defend the inhibitor though, that's fine. A Zac Q? Really? Really? A Zac Q? Holy shit, this is a game of lemmings. It's okay still though. Just chill out, kill minions. We shouldn't lose too much here. We've already lost the inhibitor. I know Vayne died a really bad way there, but it shouldn't cost us too much. I mean, there's no need for me to go in here. For what? A Cloud Dragon? Yeah, there's no need. Ooh, almost stopped the Galio. To be fair, I think I should have put a bit more pressure there, trying to like catch someone recalling, because if we catch them we get 2 inhibs. I'm actually gonna mute this Azir because he really has no idea what he's talking about, and I'm afraid he's gonna say something too stupid and just tilt me. We can do this still. We know Tristana's bot. We know Tristana's bot. Okay. Well, their whole team is here though. Oh, this is good. This is good. They've gone too hard. This is way too deep. This is way too deep. Come on. Oh, no, it's too late. Fuck my life. Nice. Okay, now it's not too late. There's Tristana. Now turn on Tristana. You gotta get Tristana here. Perfect. Vayne with the right click outplay. Good shit. There we go. Alright, nice. If we see Tristana bot, I mean, that's like basically everything they have, sort of. I think that's game. I think we just won with that. Do we win? Why would you run back? Like, you can probably end, honestly. If anything, you should be running here. This is awful. Don't do it. I don't know what this is. What is the purpose of that? Honestly, that's a super minion wave. It's gonna take you so long to kill, and it's pushed into our base now. You didn't have to go there for the defense. Yeah, I don't know. We probably could have ended there, honestly, or at least got something more there. I'm gonna go GA. I'm pretty tanky. I mean, you saw that fight. I survived a long ass time. I mean, Tristana isn't there, obviously, but yeah, I still survived pretty long. I just got to avoid Tristana a bit. I was quite surprised, actually, when all 4 of them showed up there. I was thinking they were doing blue buff, so I was thinking, like, maybe... I was like, 1, maybe 2, not 3 or 4. But still, it doesn't really matter. Tristana's bot side, so we got to force those fights. I've got my stopwatch now, so if I do that again, it should be fine. We can just go mid. All mid is fine. And this suits us perfectly, because our team is... We're so bad at not dying this game. Like, we're just suiciding all the fucking time this game. So, like I was going to say, the fact that the optimal strategy now is just to group as 5 and ARAM this game. Yeah, nice stopwatch there. Stopwatch is good shit. Fucking hell. Some of these games are a bit of a headache, aren't they? There it is. We did it. Woo! Alright, thanks for watching the gameplay today, guys. Let's take a cheeky look at the damage dealt and all that lovely business and see how that's going down here. I feel like I don't really think I would have done that much damage, honestly. Because, I mean, that was a pretty late game there, and I feel like my strength that game was pressuring and macro run more than anything else. I don't think I did particularly well in the... Yeah, I'm honestly not surprised. I'm honestly not surprised I had low damage that game. Still, good shit. Not a perfect game, by far. We had a little bit of a awkward... bit of an awkward game, but still we won. That's all that matters. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stick thumbs up if you'd like to subscribe to me for more gameplays every other day or close to that on this channel right here. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and I will see you in my next.